Dear all, this is the demonstration of your critical section. So here the critical section, in the sense we all know your sequence of code will not be stopped if any interrupt occurs. So that is called a critical section. Like uninterrupted execution of your code will be called your critical section. So here you can see normal instruction. So this is your normal instruction. So in normal, while you are executing your normal instruction, if any interrupt occurs, your program will move to this interrupt service routine and it will be executed. Okay. So in normal instruction, I have taken port 0 for execution purpose. I have taken port 0. So in interrupt, that is when the interrupt occurs, your port 2 value will become 55. Your port 2 value will become 55. That is hexadecimal value 55. So when your program entering into critical section, even though if any interrupt occurs, it will not go to ISR routine. It will execute this critical section, and once after completion of this one, it will go to normal instruction execution. So this is how I have made the code. So we will see the code now. Just open the scale software, and before making to this one, you just check it. I have chosen NXP8032 and RTX51 Tny operating system. So just make sure that you have chosen these two things. Then as usual, you can add your program. Okay, you can add your program. So you can see here, this is your task 0. So as we are going to make interrupt, I have enabled both interrupts. That is enabled interrupt and the external interrupt 0 I have enabled. Then I am creating one task. So in task 1, this is my normal routine. So this for I equal to 0, I0A, I plus plus, and I am moving some data to port 0. This is my normal routine, and this is my critical section routine. So in this, while your code is running, while your code is running on this instruction, if any interrupt occurs during execution of this critical section, it will not affect your interrupt. So that is how it is made. So we should not affect it should not affect your critical section. We are making some two functions. That is, one is OS enter critical, and another one is OS exit critical. So in OS enter critical, so this is your function. So here you can able to see I have disabled all interrupts. Okay. So if I disable, in the sense, even though if any interrupt occurs, it will not affect your current execution of your program. And then this and OS exit, what I have made is I am enabling the interrupt. So I am just enabling the interrupt. So this is what my interrupt service routine. So during interrupt, if any interrupt occurs, your port 2 value will become 055. Okay. So we'll see. So just save this one and build. So you can go to debug session. So in debug, I have taken 3 ports from peripheral. So IO port 0, port 2, port 3. So port 3 I have taken for making the external interrupt 0, and for using external interrupt, and port 0, port 1, port 0, that is normal routine, and port 2 that is for critical section explanation I have taken. So and the interrupt also I have taken from this peripheral. Okay, so now go to run. So here you can able to see now your code is running your normal code. So now if you made any and it is moving into critical section. Now it is moving into critical section. Okay. So when your program is in critical section, I am pressing, this is 3.2 is external interrupt 0. If I press 3.2, it will not affect your current execution. So now it is interrupted, so it is moving here. Okay. So once you disable, you can able to see this is normal execution. So now I am pressing this value. The value is moving into port 2 equal to 555. So you can see once it is moving into critical section, now it is in critical section, even though if I press, the value is not about to change, the port 2 value is not changing. So this is how your critical section works. Thank you.